What's up? Welcome to the channel. I'm Aaron, the sober life coach. I'm a coach out there, and I've been sober for the past 7 years. And I did that without a rehab. And I was able to break that drinking habit loop and live an alcohol-free lifestyle for that long because I was able to bring awareness to this and eliminate the need to drink at an identity level. So I want to help you guys do that. That's why I do this on the channel. So if you like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Share to someone you know, maybe someone you're stuck in that drinking loop, or someone else you know is a high performer or a career-driven parent. They're stuck in the drinking loop as well, and they want to get out of it. We do that every single day. Today, we're going to be talking about something really awesome. It's called the drinking loop. We're going to be talking about the reward system inside that loop, right? So we're going to talk about the neuroscience of reward and why you're searching for that reward and you're not getting from alcohol. Because here's kind of the drinking habit loop that we've been talking about on this channel. So you drink, you have a trigger, you drink, you get the short-term reward. That's the dopamine spike. You get the long-term costs, you drink again. But see, the invisible thing is these long-term costs, especially for high achievers, because we all have a challenge. We all have days, and we all have something that's alcohol that's stimulated. Alcohol stimulates that, and over time, your brain pairs alcohol with high output, right? So you're thinking you're having fun. You're thinking you're moving forward. You're thinking that you're moving forward towards these goals. You're not seeing these long term costs. So you continue to go out and do your thing. Continue to hit your goals. You continue to go, but slowly over time, these long term costs are going to build it up underneath. And it's called what I call the edge tax. The edge tax is just that little bit of tax on your edge, right? Tomorrow morning you might wake up a little bit foggier than before. Next day a little bit foggier after that, and eventually those foggy mornings are all going to catch up to you, and you're going to have an event in your life that's called rock bottom. I didn't hit rock bottom before I quit drinking, but a lot of people that I work with, a lot of people that I know, have hit rock bottom. And it's because they weren't able to see these long-term costs before they happened. And it's not because you're broken, you're just a little bit miswired in your habit loop and the way it is. So the crash kind of happens like this. Every spike comes with a cost, right? So every time you get this little short-term reward here, you're boosting your dopamine. It comes with a cost, right? The crash equals cravings, fatigue, guilt. All these things build up underneath here in something called a craving rebound. So the craving rebound is you get the short-term reward, your brain has to realign itself, and then it goes back into drinking, and then you drink again, and you get triggered again, and then you pass out eventually, and you get triggered again, you go around in the circle. It isn't a willpower issue. It's a neurochemical tax on your edge, right? You're not lazy. Your brain is just trying to find balance. Your brain is trying to balance itself out. And that's why you get these things called craving rebounds, which is your brain is just trying to get back to normal, right? And then you pass out or you go to sleep, you wake up, and everything just seems a little bit harder. Everything seems a little bit, you're a little bit more stressed. You're a little bit more on edge. It's because your brain's trying to realign itself. And then you get triggered again, and it's a lot easier for that trigger to get through because now you have this misalignment in your brain. So it's a false reward, though. Alcohol doesn't reward you, it relieves you, right? It's a temporary escape designed as relaxation. The problem is the escape becomes the expectations. So you're expecting to have this drink, you're expecting to get a reward from alcohol, you're expecting to get whatever you want from it, stress relief, anxiety relief, reward, right? And you're expecting that, and then you're not getting it, but you continue to do it because your brain has to rebalance itself, and it just continues the cycle, and your brain, you actually think that alcohol is a solution in your life when you're actually not getting it. So you have thoughts like I deserve it, or I need this. That's also something called the anticipation equation, Nicole, which is also inside of the craving rebound loop. So it's this anticipation of drinking, this anticipation of a reward, this anticipation that's driving you to have that drink as well. So there's a lot of things going on there. But one thing you can do to disrupt this habit loop, to disrupt this neurochemical imbalance that's going on, is called the Dare to Be Sober method. So we're going to use it today just to real quick to jump in there and get this is something you can pull out whenever you're having these thoughts, these feelings that you need a drink, you deserve it, you want a reward, you think you're caught in that cycle. Just disrupt the thought, catch the thought, catch the thought as I deserve it, right? That's a thought that you can feel coming on. Catch yourself going forward and listening and feeling the urge to drink. Those are really good signs that you need to disrupt that. So disrupt it with a power pause, take a couple of breaths, 3 to 4 deep breaths in and out, have a drink of water, move your body a little bit, and then break that pattern. And then ask yourself, what am I really craving, escape or energy? Am I craving escape or energy? What am I really craving right now? Am I craving craving like actual authentic connection or fake connection? What are you actually craving, right? Is it stress relief, anxiety relief? Do you need a reward? What are you actually craving? What's underneath there? Let's reframe it. Reward is recovery, not relief, right? Reward is letting myself do something that's better, having meditation, exercise, authentic connection. All these things are better, right? So ask yourself as well, if I'm stressed out, if I have anxiety, if I'm searching for this reward of alcohol, is it actually going to give me what I need? And it's probably the answer, if you think about it, is no, right? So if that's no, then what is the opposite? Well, actually exercising right now, or having authentic connection, or having this meaningful absorbing project that I do, that's going to actually help me reframe that and play the tape forward. If I have a drink, what's going to happen tomorrow? Well, you're going to be stuck in this cycle. If I don't have a drink and I do these things that I've been talking about, that I've been thinking about, what's going to happen? Well, I'm probably going to wake up a little bit clearer tomorrow. I'm probably going to be more kind to my kids. I'm probably not going to have, this 5 o'clock stress thing happening after work. I'll probably be a little bit easier to get through that, right? So that's kind of the reframe. And then engage, choose a sober switch, right? Move, breathe, right, reflect. We have 6 sober switches we talk about in the sober morning reset. One of them is reflection, having a meaningful absorbing project. All these things you can switch out to get a real reward. And the sober switch we're going to talk about today is real reward, right? Replace sedation with stimulation. End your day with an activity that doesn't numb you, right? Go for a walk, train, create, build, because energy creates energy, right? So when you go and you go work out, you're gonna have more energy. It might feel not as great in the beginning, but once you get moving, you're to go. And just follow the 2 minute rule, right? Just for 2 minutes. Tell yourself, I'm just gonna exercise for 2 minutes, or I'm gonna go for a 2 minute walk, or I'm gonna journal for 2 minutes, I'm gonna hang out with my wife for 2 minutes. Because what happens is your brain says, okay, let's do that. And then you'll probably be doing it way longer, but it's just a kind of a little mental trick to get your brain into motion and moving forward with this. And then what will build up over time is something I call the alcohol-free advantage. Because guess what? Someone's out there isn't drinking tonight. Someone out there is waking up sharper, moving faster, creating clear. In this age of AI and this age of, we're going into possibly a depression or a recession at least. You're going to need to be sharper, faster, quicker to get out there and get into the marketplace. To not only in business but with your family as well. You want a better family. You want to better your life. Then you have to have this alcohol-free advantage, because there's someone out there who's not drinking tonight, and they are waking up clear, faster, and they're getting what you want. So go out there and get that alcohol-free advantage as well. And if you want to rebuild on purpose, you built the loops by design. You want to build these loops by design and rebuild them on purpose. And it's time to reset your reward system and reclaim your energy. You can join me in the Sober Morning Reset. We rewire your performance and your identity, one sober morning at a time. We start this every single month. November 1st will be the first one. I think we'll have a community on school going by that time. Stay tuned for more information on that. But we do that every single month, the Sober Morning Reset 30-day challenge. So if you're ready for that, jump in. Let me know, shoot me a message or a comment, and I will give you the information on how to join that. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for being your coach, your guide. I will see you guys in the next video.